Hello everyone. So in the last video I have given you some assignments. Hope you have tried them. So this video is gonna be long and we are gonna solve all of those assignments here. So let's solve all of these assignments one by one. So let's read the first problem. Write a Python program to find the parameter of a rectangle given its length and width. So we have to find the parameter of a rectangle and we are given its length and width. So quite easy problem. We just need to Google out what its formula is. So let's start. Rectangle rectangle parameter dot py. So we are given two things, length and width. Let's declare them. Length is equals to, let's declare 10, and width let's declare 20, and now we have a rectangle. So parameter is quite easy. Parameter is equals to 2 multiplied by whatever the sum of its length and width is. So the only thing required, once again I will say, is its formula. That's all. And width, and we just have to use the arithmetic operators and we have the answer here. So if I print parameter, let's run this. Python 3 rectangle parameter.py, and we have got its parameter. So first problem solved. Let's solve the second one. Write a Python program to find the area of a rectangle given its length and width. So it's quite easy. You can pause the video, try it yourself, and then review with the video. So a rectangle area.py. Okay, let's take the same length and width here. So length and width, and now the formula for area. Area is equals to, simple, we will just multiply its length and its width. So that's the second problem. That's all. And if we will just write print area, and if we run it Python 3 rectangle area.py, and we will get our area of the rectangle. Let's solve the third one. Write a Python program to find the parameter of a square given its side length. Now we have to find the parameter of a square. Square parameter dot py. Okay, so given its side, so let's say the side of a square is 10, and because each side is equal, we will just apply its formula. So perimeter is quite easy. Perimeter, okay, the spelling is correct. Yes, perimeter is simple, 4 multiplied by the whatever the length of the side is. Okay, that is this side. And if I just wanted to print it, it's quite easy. Print perimeter, and if I run it, Python 3 square parameter.py, and we got its parameter. So third problem solved. Let's solve the fourth one. Write a Python program to find the area of a square given its side length. So now square area.py, let's take its side again as, let's say, 20 this time, and to just find its area, I will just say area is equals to side multiplied by side, and you can Google out the formula always. And if I just write print area, I will get its area. So I made a typo here. Let's correct this. Area.py, and that's all. Now let's run this. Python 3 square area.py, and we got its area. So next problem. Write a Python program to find the circumference of a circle given its radius. So let's make a program. Circumference. Okay, let's name it similar to what we have done before. Circle circumference dot py. So we are given its radius, so let's declare radius is equals to, let's declare radius as 5, and we will also need this thing called pi. So I'm writing its value as 3.14. Now to find the circumference of a circle, we just need its formula. So I think it is so circumference, circumference, circumference. So 2 pi r, 2 multiplied by whatever the value of pi is, multiplied by whatever the value of r is, that is this radius. And if I just print this, print circumference, and run it. Python 3 circle circumference, I will get its circumference. So let's say I don't want all of these like 0 0, so we can also minimize this, like let's say 31.40. so how can we do that? Just write down in the comments, otherwise I will just tell you in the next video. Next, write a Python program to find the area of a circle given its radius. So similarly we will make a program for area of a circle. So circle area.py, and because we need some radius as well as the value for pi, I will write area, and whatever its formula is, it's like pi r square. So I will just multiply pi, multiply by whatever the radius is, multiply by radius again. Or there is one more option. So first let's apply this and print area of the circle. Python 3 circle area.py 78.5. There is one more way by which we can do this. So let me comment this out here and write area is equals to pi multiply by radius, and then this is the exponential operator or the power radius square. Now if I run this, I will just get the same answer. So these are the two ways by which I can square the radius. Radius multiply by the radius, otherwise radius square exponential. Next, let's try the other problem. I think it's the 7th one. Write a Python program to find the volume of a cylinder given its radius and height. Okay, so cylinder volume.py. Now we are given two things. One is radius, the other one is height, and the third one we require is simple, the value of pi. So the value of pi is quite simple, 3.14, and for the radius and the height I can give it anything. Let's say the radius of the cylinder is 5 and the height of the cylinder is 10, and I will just apply the formula for the volume. Volume equals what is the formula? Pi r square h. Okay, so I'll just write pi multiply by r square. So radius into 2 radius square into h means height. And just to make sure that this r square happens first than the other one, I think it's not even required, but I can also put a bracket here so that it solves this first. Then I will just write print volume, and as soon as I run this program, I will get the volume of the cylinder. Python 3 cylinder volume.py 75.0. So I got its volume. So we just need the formula for it and we can apply it. Okay, next one, write a Python program to find the surface area of a cylinder given its radius and height. Again we are given radius and height, and what we have to find, its surface area. So I will copy all these three things. I will make a new program, cylinder surface area.py. I made a typo, so no, I don't need to delete it. I can just rename it. Now, surface area of a cylinder. First of all, let's have all of these things, radius, height and pi. Now let's declare the variable as surface area. Surface area equals, formula is, let me see the formula, surface area 2 pi r square h, 2 pi r square h. Okay, so 2 multiply by pi multiply by r square, that is like radius, into 2 plus into h, r square into r square, or I think its formula is this, 2 into pi into radius plus height. Okay, so radius plus height. So this is the formula. Let's print surface area and see what we get here. Let me clear the terminal and write Python 3 cylinder surface area.py, and I will get the answer for the surface area. So this issue is this problem is also solved now. Let's see the other one. Write a Python program to find the volume of a sphere given its radius. Sphere, this time sphere volume dot py, and first of all we need its radius. Let's say its radius is 5, and we also need the thing pi 3.14 as always. And just to find the volume of a sphere, it is 4 by 3 pi r cube. So let's write volume is equals to 4 by 3. So let's put a bracket so it does it first. 4 divided by 3, 4 by 3 multiplied by pi r cube. So pi multiplied by r cube. Let's put this also in a bracket. R means radius cube. This is something extra, pi r cube. 4 by 3 pi r cube. Let's print the volume. And as soon as I run this program, I will get the volume of the sphere. Python 3 sphere volume.py, and I got its volume. So next issue now. Write a Python program to find the surface area of a sphere given its radius. So we can have the same radius as well as the value for pi, and let's find its surface area. Sphere surface area dot py. I will take these both, radius as well as the value for pi, and I will just write surface area equals, and the formula for surface area is 4 pi r square. So 4 multiplied by pi multiplied by r square. So let's take a bracket here, which is not required, but we will be safe, r square. And we can also do it like radius multiplied by radius, that is also fine. So print surface area, and it will just have our surface area. Python 3 sphere surface area.py 314. I hope you are pausing the video, reading the problems yourself, and then solving it. If not, it's not beneficial for you. Okay, just pause the video, see what are the formulas, then solve these problems, and then continue with the video. Next, write a Python program to find the 11th one. Write a Python program to find the volume of a cone given its radius and height. So volume of cone. So cone volume.py, simple, and it is 1 by 3 pi r square h, given its one height as well as its radius. So let's take height as 10, radius of it as, let's say, 3, and then we have to find what? Its volume. Volume is 1 by 3. So 1 divided by 3 pi r square h multiply by, we also need pi here, the value is 3.14, 1 by 3 pi radius square. So let's keep this also in our bracket just to be safe. Radius square into h means height. Print volume. So let's see what's the volume of this cone. Python 3 cone volume.py 94.2. We got its volume. Let's solve the next one. Write a Python program to find the 12th one. Write a Python program to find the surface area of a cone given its radius and slant height. So now cone surface area here .py, and let's take these height, radius and pi once again just to reuse. then what we require, we just require its formula. So surface area equals pi r plus L. So first of all, we have to find something called L, that is the slant height, and there is a formula just to find the slant height of it. So if I, let's say it's slant height, let's remove this, let's say it 1 so it doesn't give anything. So slant height equals, so what we have to do is we have to do square root. So maybe you don't know for now how to do the square root, so I will just also check how to do square root in Python. It's quite easy, just a Google search and we can do it anytime. So it's math.sqrt. okay, I was trying the same math.sqrt, math.square root, and what we have, the height square, height multiply 2 plus the radius square, radius multiply 2, and I think we do have to import this math. Yeah, so don't worry about this, like what I am doing in the top, this import thing, we will just cover this in the future video. So import math, and I am using this now. So I have this slant height now. Now I can apply the formula because the formula have slant height instead of the height. So slant height, surface area of a cone is pi r plus h. So pi multiply by r, that is radius, multiply by r plus h, radius plus slant height, and that's all. So if I just print surface area here, Python 3 cone surface area, I will get some answer here. So that's this one. Let's solve the other one. Write a Python program to find the surface area of a cone given its, I think it's done, 13th one. Write a Python program to find the area of a triangle given its base and height. So now area of a triangle. Okay, so triangle area dot py, we are given what? Base and height. So base equals to something, height is equals to something, we have to find what? Area. So area for a triangle is, I think, half base into height. Yeah, so let's do this. 1 by 2 multiply by base, whatever is given, into height. Print area, that's all. So I just need to run this now. Python 3 triangle area.py, and I got its area. Next problem. Write a Python program to find the parameter of an equilateral triangle given its side width. So now I have to find what? Parameter of an equilateral triangle. So equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. So if I just declare one side, then all of these sides are equal. So let's call it EQ triangle, or just name it equilateral triangle perimeter.py, and let's have one side of it, let's say 5, because all sides will be equal. So its parameter, it's quite easy, just a formula, 3 multiply by whatever the side is given, and that's all. Print parameter, and as soon as I run this, I will get its parameter. Equilateral triangle. We are just using some mathematical operators in all of the problems. Next, write a Python program to find the area of a parallelogram given its base and height. Now we have to find the area of a parallelogram, and we are just given its what? Base as well as its height. So let's have a new program, parallelogram, parallelogram dot py Python. So we are given its base, let's say anything, its height, let's say anything, and then the area of the parallelogram is simple, base into height. Area is equals to base multiplied by height, print area, and that's all. And when I run this program, Python 3 parallelogram.py, I got its area. Just a mathematical operator. Next one. Write a Python program to find the surface area of a cube given its side length. So surface area of a cube. So cube surface area.py. Here I have given a side, let's say 4. Now I have to find its area, so it is like quite simple. 6 multiplied by side square. So let's put a bracket just to be safe. Side square, and as soon as I print it, I will get its area. So Python 3 cube surface area.py, I got its area. Next, 17th one. Write a Python program to find the volume of a cube given its side length. So write a Python program to find the volume of a cube. So now cube volume dot py. So given its side, so let's take a side as 5 here, and then volume is quite simple. It's like side cube. So I will just run this Python 3 cube volume.py. Oh, I have forgot to just print it. So let's print it. Print volume Python 3 cube volume.py. I got its volume. Simple. Next program. And I hope you are pausing the video and solving it yourself. Otherwise, this is of no use. Again. 18th one. Write a Python program to find the volume of a rectangular prism given its length, width, and height. Now we have a prism of which what we have to find volume. Okay. So prism volume.py, and we are given its length. Let's take it anything. Width, let's take anything. Height, let's take anything. And we have to find what its volume. So it's quite simple. Volume is equals to length multiplied by width multiplied by height, and print volume, and that's all. So Python 3 prism volume.py, and I got its volume. Next problem. Write a Python program to find the surface area of a rectangular prism given its length, width, and height. So similar thing, this time instead of volume we have to find its surface area. Okay, so prism surface area.py, and I will take the same things and I will make a variable called surface area equals. So there is a formula for this. It is 2 length multiplied by width, width multiplied by height, height multiplied by length. So yeah, so 2 multiplied by, let's be safe, use brackets, length multiply by whatever our width is, plus width, let's be safe again, use brackets, width multiply by height, plus height multiply by length, height multiply by length, and that's all. So that you can see it in a single line. Okay, now print surface area. quite simple. Python 3 prism surface area.py, and I will get its surface area. Simple formulas using some arithmetic operators, and I can solve all of the problems of mensuration here in the Python itself. Next one. Write a Python program to find the side length of a square given its area. So side length of a square now, and we are given its area. So we can use simple that square root thing. So what is it? It's a square side length dot py. Now we are given. Okay, so we are given its area. So area is, let's say, take anything. Okay, and what we have to find is side length of it. So it's quite easy. If I just want to find its side, I will do math dot square root of this area, and I will get what? Its side. So I'll just write import math, and as soon as I print this, I'll get the side. So Python 3 square side length.py, and I got its one of the side as 20. Okay, next one. Write a Python program to find the radius of a circle given its area. So circle radius we have to find .py, and we are given what? Its area. So area is equals to, let's take anything, 360, let's take it, and let's find what? It's write a Python program to find the radius of a circle given its area. So it's quite easy. Radius is equals to, and let's take pi also as 3.14. So we have to find radius, and it's quite easy. Math dot square root, and what we need on top, we need area, and on the bottom we need the value of pi. That's all. And let's import this math so that we can use it. Import math. Print what radius. Let's run this program and see the answer. Python 3 circle radius.py, and I got its radius. This one is also solved. Next one. How many are left? Only 3. Write a Python program to find the height of a cylinder given its volume and radius. Now we are given its radius as well as volume. We have to find what? Its height. So what is it? It is a cylinder. We have to find what? Height dot py, and what we are given. Let's see what are the things we are given. Volume and radius. So volume, let's take some volume, let's take some radius, and let's take the value for pi. It's static 3.14. Now there is simple a formula here too. So we have to find the height. Height equals volume divided by what? Value of pi multiply by radius square. And that's all. Print height. And as soon as I run this program, Python 3 cylinder height, Python 3 cylinder height.py, I will get what? Its height. I think it's coming very less for this time. Let's take this more. Okay, and try to see. Okay, we got some. Next one. Write a Python program to find the slant height of a cone given its surface area and radius. So cone, what we have to find? Slant height.py. Let's see what we are given. Surface area and radius. So surface area equals to, let's take anything, radius is equals to, let's take anything for now, and let's take the value for pi, that is static 3.14. and what we have to find, we have to find its slant height. Okay, so it's quite simple, just a formula: surface area divided by pi multiplied by radius, pi multiplied by its radius. And this all, just to be safe, I'm just putting all of these inside brackets. Then next is minus radius, and this is my slant height. Print slant height. Python 3 cone slant height.py. I got my slant height. Last problem for this part, conditional statements. We will make a part 2 of this video. Write a Python program to find the length of a rectangle given its area and width. So rectangle, what you have to find, its length. Length.py. Okay, we are given its area, let's take anything, and its width, let's take it anything. Let's take this, and what we have to find, length. Okay, now again a simple formula: area divided by width. Area divided by width, and I got my length. That's all. Let's run this program and see. Python 3 rectangle length.py. I think there's a typo. rectangl rectangle leng rectangl rectangle length.py. I think it's good to go. What's the issue? Python 3 rectangle length rec. So there is a typo in the rectangle name, rectangle. Now it's good. Python 3 rectangle length.py, and I got what? Its length. So that's all for this video. We have solved 24 problems. So let's say you try to solve these problems, and out of these 24 you tried 20. So give yourself marks from 20 how many problems you are able to solve by yourself or by just pausing this video and solving yourself. So just give yourself marks from 20 and write them down in the comments, and I will also know that you are here till the end of the video, okay, by just looking at your comments. So that's all for this video. See you in the next one, and in the next video we are gonna solve these problems, these 8 problems for the conditional statements. Okay, so see you then.